Hello everyone, my name is Austin. Today, I'm going to talk about genetic engineering golden rice. I'm 9Ho24 and my directing teacher is Mr. Alexander. Vitamin A is an important vitamin in our body, and our body needs it to maintain itself. Vitamin A is essential to humans' growth, development, and immune system. It is needed to preserve good vision in humans' eyes, also function as retinoic acid, which is a hormone-like growth factor for cell. In general, vitamin A is a significant thing to keep our bodies healthy. As you can tell, we need to consume vitamin A constantly. But where are the sources of vitamin A? Vitamin A is mostly made up of beta-carotene, and it is contained in most of foods we eat, such as carrots, fruits, and rice. Because we eat these foods a lot, we can be healthy, strong human beings. But people that live in poor countries doesn't have the opportunity to consume these foods often. And even if they did met these foods such as fruits, it will not be as healthy as the ones we eat here. With a deficiency of vitamin A, people suffer from sickness, blindness, growth loss, or even death. In 1998, WHO estimated that there are more than 1.25 million deaths over 40 different countries. It has been a serious problem, and scientists are working to plan a better way to help these poor countries. Recently, they have created a special kind of food called golden rice, which is genetically engineered food that contains lots of vitamin A. Through genetic engineering technology these days, they have found a solution to solve this problem. Here is a graph of how scientists predict golden rice will increase the amount of vitamin A consumed by people in different countries. The gray part of the bar represents the average daily supply of vitamin A before golden rice. As you can see, citizens of different countries have a huge gap to reach their daily requirement, which is 500 milligrams of vitamin A per day. The white part is what scientists expect will increase after golden rice, though it seems to increase a lot, but in fact, only Japanese had reached the standard amount of vitamin A. This might also be the reason why we stereotypically think Japanese are healthy, long-living people. This graph shows that people all around the world need golden rice or vitamin A to remain healthy. Why do I want to do this topic? The reason why I chose this topic is because first, I think the word golden rice interests me and maybe to do some further research. Second, I know that there's a lot of people that suffer from health problems in poor countries, and I'm excited to know that what kind of solutions scientists came up. And at last, I think things related to charity and helping poor people makes me excited. So let's try and learn something today. Here is a self-made model video about genetically engineering golden rice. Now, I'm getting into the process of genetic engineering golden rice. The reason golden rice is different from normal type of rice is the amount of beta-carotene in it. Golden rice contains more beta-carotene, which then turns into vitamin A when consumed by people. As I mentioned before, vitamin A is important to human body, and we need to consume them often. Rice grains, they could produce beta-carotene at first, but when they continue to grow, they lost their ability to produce beta-carotene anymore. To solve these problems, the scientist injects three things inside the wild-type gene. First is a plant phytogen synthase, represented by PSY and labeled as pink. Second is a phytogen desaturase and carotene desaturase together, represented by CTRL and labeled as blue-green. And last is the lysopene cyclase, represented by LCY and labeled as red. They are added into the gene of wild-type rice to create beta-carotene through TI plasmid. This plasmid is different from normal plasmids we use in gene cloning discussed in class. Other plasmids are used for methods of transcription and translation, while these TI plasmids are used to insert genes into the host genome. Through restriction enzyme, we can insert the things we want inside the TI plasmid. In this case, we put PSY, CTRL, and LCY inside it. Then, they are surrounded by left and right border. These borders are 25 base pair long, and they are used to restrict the genes we wanted inside this area. TI plasmid inside the bacteria will then replicate and make lots of copies of themselves. Then, human takes the one we want and insert the DNA inside plant chromosomes. And the result is golden rice. This process is like the process we discussed in class about gene cloning. In gene cloning, humans use fast replicating characteristic of bacteria to clone part of the genes we need. We insert the genes we want inside the plasmids of bacteria and put ampicillin resistant inside it. Later, bacteria replicates and humans put the replicated ones inside ampicillin. Bacteria without ampicillin resistance don't have the genes we want to, so they will be killed. The only ones we want with ampicillin resistance will survive, and then we will extract the gene out and use it where we need. The difference between the process of golden rice and gene cloning is the use of ampicillin resistant. In creating golden rice, we didn't use any kind of ampicillin to kill the bacteria that is replicated more, so this makes a difference. Here is a short picture of how the process works. If you want to take a closer look, please pause the video now. Despite all those advantages of golden rice, it still has some potential problems or might lead to some health issues. As I concern, two of the problems are the worst. Here is a serious cartoon about a disadvantage in golden rice. First disadvantage of golden rice is health issues. The golden rice was designed to contain more vitamin A than normal rice, but that doesn't mean it contained enough. The cartoon picture makes a point of this. The golden rice was designed to encourage people to consume more food with vitamin A. Scientists still tell people in poor countries to eat more vegetables and fruit, which will improve their health better. They cannot rely only on one kind of diet, in this case, the golden rice. They need to eat various vegetables and fruits to maintain a healthy diet. Another problem that arose in the name of genetic engineered food. Because of the genetic engineering process, the government need to concern the potential error or health problem in the food. Then, they need to start tests and restrictions which will raise the price of golden rice. The golden rice was meant to be cheap and help people in poor countries to have a chance of consuming more vitamin A and maintain their health. If the price of the golden rice goes up and became too expensive, it will lose the whole purpose because people would rather use the money to buy fresh vegetables and fruit. Now is my evaluation time. In conclusion, I consider golden rice as a good solution for people to consume vitamin A in poor countries. As I said before, golden rice does not contain enough vitamin A for a person per day, but I think it is a step forward from nothing. People in poor countries barely have a chance to encounter foods with vitamin A, so they probably doesn't have this chance to stay healthy. Golden rice may be expensive at first, but I believe after a few more tests, the government will approve it, stop setting tests, and the price may lower. I think the advantage of golden rice overcomes the disadvantage, so I think it is a good idea. As if it is useful or not, I think it is more useful than normal type of rice they eat, because vitamin A contains in vegetables or fruits that may be expensive or hard to get in poor countries. And also, even if they get those food, it is impossible that it's as healthy as the ones we eat in here. Rice is one of their staple diet, so I believe golden rice may fit into it perfectly, and it may encourage them to consume more food with vitamin A that will keep them healthy. And also, educating them about vitamin A is also important as well, because people have to learn that vitamin A is essential for their health, and without vitamin A, they will not be as healthy, and it may be a cause of death in their country. And last, I think golden rice is awesome, and I encourage everyone to taste some of it. Thank you.